You're not going to believe it. It's a depth gauge. You're going to love this thing. For tubular keys, I never thought about it, but it works perfect. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now it's super small, but this fits right in. You just go right in there and push against it. And you got, for the very first cut, you got 16. That's the very first cut. Look at how cool this is, spring-loaded, guys. This is Mike with Door and Lock Tips. Welcome everyone. We're going to cover a big issue I ran into when I was measuring barrel type keys, tubular keys. How do you measure it correctly? I found an easy way to be able to do this. You're not going to believe it. Look at this tool. This does it completely. It's just about time to hit that like button. Yeah. You don't need any other tool. All you need is this. And you need some paperwork. So let's get into the show. I'm going to show you exactly how to measure and cut a tubular barrel key with this tool that will blow your brains out. It's very inexpensive. You can get it from Amazon. You're going to love it. I mean, I can't hardly believe it. It's a depth gauge. You're going to love this thing. I love it. And it's made by iGaging. It even has a great name. I like it. So let me show it to you up close. Let's get into the show. Oh, before I forget, hit that like button. It's time. Hit the like button. It'll help me out and it'll help you guys out. For some odd reason, YouTube really likes it if you hit the like button. So smash, smash, smash that like button. Come on, guys, do it. Do it. It can't hurt. Now's the time. Hit that like button. Let's see this thing up close. What a beautiful tool. Look at this. It's a depth gauge. It automatically pushes out at the bottom. You can add pieces to it, but we don't want to do that. All we want is 0. We want to be 0 when this is closed all the way. What a great gauge. I think it's $68. I don't know. You can probably get it on sale. I paid full price. What a great tool. It's worth its weight in gold. I searched the internet. This is the best for the money. The highest reviews on Amazon. You are going to love it. You need this gauge. Put a link down in the description for this tool. You're going to love it. I have purchased all kinds over the years, but this is the best I've ever seen for the money. And I never thought of using one for tubular keys. I never thought about it, but it works perfect. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Here's the tool on Amazon, $87.50. What a great tool. It comes with all those attachments. If you're only doing tubular keys, you will not need any of those attachments at all. In fact, you'll take everything off of it and just use the depth gauge with the base. What a great tool. Amazon to the rescue. Yes, I do love this from iGaging. It works perfect. Telling you this so you don't make a mistake. You want to buy only this gauge. It covers everything you're ever going to need. And guess what? $87.50 is super cheap. I did get this Michitoyo base. It's a depth base for your veneer calipers, your digital veneer calipers, any kind of caliper. I'm sending this back immediately. I'm returning it. I want to just show you. I thought it would work. It does not work, guys, and it's a lot of money. Let's take a look at the price. There's the price, $64, and it doesn't work at all. I thought it would work, but it doesn't. 60. Oh, and I think I paid $69. I sure did. So I'm sending it right back, but I'm glad I get to show it to you up close. It does not work properly. Here it is mounted on the end of the veneer calipers. I mean, if you're going to do something wide, it probably will work. It's hard to calibrate this thing in. Took a while. It's perfectly made, but it just doesn't serve our tubular keys. Doesn't make them work right. Too bad. I would have really liked it to work. No moving parts, it just mounts on. And it does screw on nicely. It does not mar your veneer caliper. I'd take it off, but I took a long time to calibrate it in to show you guys. And these are exceptional veneer calipers. But even with that on there, it does not work right. You'll be really glad you stayed this long. This is going to be the definitive answer to tubular lock key measurements. Here's how we're going to measure a key. First of all, you got to get this thing zeroed out. So you need a flat piece of metal of some kind. Doesn't really matter, it's just got to be flat. So you're going to zero it out. You lay it down like this and you push 0. Hold that. And now it's zeroed out. That is 0 when it's all the way retracted. So our key depths are on this chart. So every key depth represents a cut. Like 16 thousandths is 1. And then 7 is 1/1/2 thousandths. 112 thousandths is number 7. So let's just see some of the cuts on this tubular key. So we're zeroed out, and we're going to start with our very first cut, which is clockwise from the tip, this part that sticks up here. So let's go ahead and measure that very first cut. Now it's super small, but this fits right in. You just go right in there and push against it, and you got, for the very first cut, you got 16. That's the very first cut. Look at how cool this is, spring-loaded, guys. This is so cool. I can't hardly believe it. Very precise. 16 thousandths, what would that be? Let's take a look at our chart. 16 thousandths is number 1. You'd write number 1 for your very first cut. I've already done it, but we're just going to check it. So the second cut should be a number 3. So let's just check this out. We've got the very first cut is done. So we're going to the second cut, which is right here. We push that down. You got 46 thousandths. What's around 46 thousandths? Aha, it's a number 3 cut. So number 3 is right there. It's the second cut. This is so simple, guys. It's a no-brainer. You gotta buy this tool if you're gonna do tubular lock cutting of any kind of key. You've got to have it. Or if you're gonna read the key. Here's the locks. I have one from Compex in the center on this nice base. Now let's just see if this key opens this Compex lock. Let's test it out. It opens it perfectly. So I just cut this key and it works perfect, and I went by the measurements off of this tool. I love this tool. Now let's do something just for fun. We're going to use this. This is so archaic, okay? I thought it would work easily and I wouldn't have to buy anything else other than my veneer calipers. Now these are dead on, so they're 0. Now how you'd zero this out is you'd mount this apparatus on the back, and then you'd take a flat piece of metal, you'd set it down like so, and you'd push this out. This is not spring loaded, so you got to push this out. You'd set this down and you push down like so, and it better be 0. So let's just check it. This is very cumbersome. Push down, should be 0. See, it's 10 thousandths. So this should be 0. So we're going to 0 this out. Look at it, it even changed. I touched it with my hand. This is so hard. I highly suggest you don't buy one of these things. We'll test it one more time. I mean, I'm having trouble showing you this. You push down here, it's not spring loaded. You flatten it out. So you 0 that out. Let's keep testing. Look at all the back and forth you gotta do. I don't think we're even going to arrive at something here correctly. I have played with this and played with this. I just don't think it works. See if this even works at all. See how far away it is from the tip? This tip that comes out like that, look at the gap you have between the bar, the post, and a flat. So I have to get my key situated like this, push this down, and make sure I'm flat, which you can tip. You can tip like this, make sure it's flat, and that says 100, it was at 119. So that was the 3rd cut, which should have been 7. So number 7, well, it does get close. Some heartache with this, but you might, if you have one around, you might be able to do it. 111 thousandths. So if we're, yeah, so we're right on the money. But that's with the deepest cut, the 7s. When you get to the teeniest cuts, those are real hard to hold on. Well, you get the idea, it's tough. I wish I could do it, but we're gonna say that is not gonna happen. And then these measurements off of the WinX tool, our very first cut would be a 1. This is just troublesome. hold this thing in here. Like just so. And then hold it flat. It kind of works, but it's trouble. Okay, this is guesswork. If you want no guesswork, buy this gauge. Watch, I'm going to just stick it right in the first cut. $17,000, $16,000. That is a number one, guys. It really is. Look at that. It's a number one cut. Get this gauge. You're going to love it. I highly recommend it. I'll put a link down in the description. This is Mike with Door and Lock Tips. Don't buy tools you don't need, but you do need this. 87 bucks worth of heaven. Yeah, get this tool.